State of Maharashtra vs. Mayor Hans George. A detailed overview. Case background. The case involves illegal gold transport into and out of India. Mayor Hans George, a German sailor, was implicated in the case. Foreign Exchange Regulation Act, FERA, enacted in 1947 to regulate foreign exchange transactions. Empowered to regulate import and export of currency and gold. Intended to prevent illegal foreign exchange dealings. Government Notification, 25th August 1948. Prohibited import and export of gold without RBI permission. Aimed at controlling gold trade and foreign exchange. RBI Notification, 25th August 1948. Granted general permission for gold transit through India. Allowed movement of gold under specific conditions. RBI Notification of 24th November 1962. Updated to impose stricter conditions on gold transit. Required gold to be declared in the manifest and specified in cargo. Incident Overview. Date, 27th November 1962. Individual, Mayor Hans George, German sailor. Method, carried gold bars in a specially designed jacket. Location, Santa Cruz Airport, Bombay, now Mumbai. Charges, violation of FERA and Sea Customs Act. Details of gold transport. George carried 34 bars of gold. Gold was concealed in a specially designed jacket. Gold was not declared as required by the RBI notification. Customs inspection. Customs officers acted on prior intelligence. Located and questioned George on the plane. Found gold concealed on his person. Legal charges. Section 8, 1, read with Section 23, 1-A of FERA. Section 167, 8I of the Sea Customs Act, 1878. Charges based on illegal transport and concealment of gold. Presidency Magistrate's Verdict. Date, 24th April 1963. Found guilty and sentenced to 1 year rigorous imprisonment. Conviction based on violation of gold transport regulations. Bombay High Court's ruling. Overturned the magistrate's decision. Noted that gold was carried personally, not in cargo. Highlighted the absence of mens rea, criminal intent. The Supreme Court's involvement. The state appealed against the High Court's decision. The Supreme Court granted special leave to appeal. George was rearrested on 20th December 1963. The defense claimed that mens rea, criminal intent, was an essential ingredient of the offense charged and that the respondent was not aware of the RBI notification, he could not be held guilty. The Supreme Court held that the Foreign Exchange Regulation Act is designed for safeguarding and conserving foreign exchange. Strict liability needs to be enforced for violation. Hence mens rea, criminal intent, is not an essential requirement for conviction. The defense claimed that the RBI notification being merely subordinate or delegated legislation could be deemed to be in force only when it was brought to the notice of persons affected by it. The Supreme Court held that for an Indian law to operate and be effective, it is not necessary that it should either be published or be made known outside the country. The defense claimed that the provision in the notification requiring disclosure in the manifest was not applicable to gold carried on the person of a passenger. The Supreme Court studied the definition of personal luggage. The gold of the quantity and in the form in which it was carried by the respondent is certainly not personal luggage. The gold hidden in the modified jacket was cargo and statutorily had to be declared in the manifest. The defense argued that the gold was not taken off the aircraft and neither did the accused attempt to get off the aircraft. The Supreme Court held that even if the gold continued to remain inside the aircraft which is within India without it being taken out, it shall nevertheless be deemed to be a bringing for the purpose of the Section 8(1) FERA. Supreme Court's final judgment. Final judgment on 8 May 1964. George was convicted but his sentence reduced to the time already served. Impact on legal precedents. The case highlighted challenges in enforcing gold transit regulations. Criminal intent not essential for conviction in economic offences. Ignorance of law is not an excuse. Conclusion. Mayor Hans George's case involved complex legal issues regarding gold transport regulations. The final judgment addressed key aspects of FERA and customs regulations.